Okay, guys, so the first thing we're going to learn today is the Iberian Peninsula in prehistory. So before we start, I want to go through the concept of prehistory. We call anything that happened before the invention of writing prehistory. Historians also divide prehistory according to the type of materials and technology used in those times. These are called the Stone Age and the Metal Ages. The first period that we can find in prehistory is the Paleolithic period. During this period, the next things happened. For example, it is the beginning of human history. During this period, people moved around to find animals and plants to eat. Housing was temporary. People moved from one place to another all the time. Tools were made using stone, bones, and wood. And people learned to use fire. In this picture that I'm showing you now, we can see the Altamira cave paintings. These are some paintings that were made in the Paleolithic period and are located in Spain. The next period is called the Mesolithic period. It is the transition period between the Paleolithic and the Neolithic. During this period, stone tools not only cut but also polished. The next period is called the Neolithic period. It is the beginning of sedentary life. People cultivated crops and domesticated animals. Villages were formed near sources of water. During this period, people made pottery for storage. After the Neolithic, the Metal Ages began. The Metal Ages are divided in the Copper, Bronze, and Iron Age. The first period, that is the Copper Age, the main change was the discovery of metals and their uses. The discovery of copper and how it melted resulted in stronger weapons and tools. Next period is the Bronze Age. People learned how to melt and shape bronze. They started using bronze weapons and tools that were even stronger than copper ones. And the last period from prehistory is the Iron Age. Harder and better quality weapons and tools were made using iron. Gold and silver were used to make coins and jewelry. And owning metal showed a higher level of wealth. Larger settlements of houses with large hill forts were built for protection. The Iberian Peninsula was inhabited by different tribes during the Metal Ages, including the Celts and the Iberians. These are known as the pre-Roman peoples on the Iberian Peninsula. The Celts spread across Europe during the Iron Age. In the Iberian Peninsula, they lived in the northwest and in central areas. They lived in rural communities. They produced their own food through farming and breeding animals, and they were famous for their fierce warrior culture. They were also famous for being excellent metal workers, and archaeologists have found many Celtic structures and artifacts, including coins, jewelry, and even sculptures. On the other side, the Iberians inhabited the east and southeast of the Iberian Peninsula. They started from the Bronze Age. As well as supporting themselves through farming and metalwork, they also traded goods with other Mediterranean cultures. Contact with other cultures led to development such as urban settlements. They also created great sculptures like the Dama de Elche and the Toro de Osuna. They used large rocks to construct megaliths for burials, such as the Cueva of Menga in Antequera.